What you need to know about the phenomenon of an eclipse. A solar eclipse is a natural phenomenon that occurs when the moon moves in its orbit between the Earth and the Sun. In fact, a solar eclipse occurs when the Sun and the Moon are in alignment with each other, which is called a new moon if the Moon were just a little closer to the Earth and rotated in the same plane, and its rotation were circular. We would witness a solar eclipse every month. The lunar orbit is elliptical and inclined relative to the Earth's orbit, so we can only see about 5 solar eclipses each year. Considering the geometric shape of the Sun, Moon, and Earth, the Sun will be completely or partially obscured. What is a solar eclipse? During a solar eclipse, the shadow of the Moon, which is divided into 2 parts, the dark part called umbra, and the lighter part called penumbra, moves across the surface of the Earth. Remember, during a solar eclipse, never look directly at it. Sunlight can damage your eyes. Facts about solar eclipses. Considering the geometric shape of the Sun, Moon, and Earth, 2 to 5 solar eclipses occur annually. A total solar eclipse occurs when the Moon completely covers the Sun, leaving only the solar corona visible. A total solar eclipse occurs every 1-2 years, which is why it is a very rare and exciting natural event. The longest solar eclipse lasts about 7.5 minutes. The width of the path of totality is usually about 160 kilometers and can traverse an area of the Earth's surface with a length of about 10,000 miles quickly. Usually, identical eclipses occur after 18 years and 11 days. This 223-month cycle is called a saros. During a total solar eclipse, conditions along its path can change rapidly. The temperature drops, and the area immediately becomes dark. If any other planet is in the sky during a solar eclipse, it appears as bright spots. A total solar eclipse occurs when the Moon completely covers and obscures the Sun's disk. A total solar eclipse occurs when the Moon completely covers and hides the Sun's disk. In a total eclipse, the narrowest part of the path, where the Sun is completely blocked and the Moon creates a dark shadow called the umbra, is referred to as the path of totality. Observers along this path see a dark Sun, referred to as a hole in the sky, where the halo's brightness spreads through space. A phenomenon called Baily's beads occurs, where bright spots are seen on the surface of the Moon. If the Sun is active, observers can see solar prominences, light rings, and its rays. A total solar eclipse is the only time it can be viewed with the naked eye. Other solar eclipses, even partial ones, should be viewed with special solar filters to prevent eye damage. A total solar eclipse is not always visible from Earth. In the past, when the Moon was much closer to Earth, it completely covered the solar disk during a solar eclipse. Over time, the Moon's orbit has changed by more than 2 centimeters each year. The Moon's rotation will continue until it widens, and perhaps in 600 million years, a total solar eclipse will no longer occur. In the future, people will only witness partial and annular solar eclipses. Annular solar eclipse. A solar eclipse is not always complete when the Moon is at a greater than usual distance in its orbit. It is too small to completely cover the Sun's disk. During such an event, a bright ring of sunlight appears around the Moon. This type of solar eclipse is called an annular eclipse. This word comes from the Latin word annulus, meaning ring. The duration of an annular solar eclipse during such an event can last from 5 to 6 minutes, and even up to 12 minutes. In this case, even if the surface of the Sun is covered by the Moon, a very bright ring of light is still emitted, which cannot be looked at directly. Therefore, use special eclipse glasses while watching this event. Partial solar eclipse. A partial solar eclipse occurs when the Earth moves through the penumbra, the lighter part of the Moon's shadow, as the Moon moves between the Earth and the Sun. The Moon does not completely hide or cover the Sun's disk. Depending on your location during the partial eclipse, you might see a silver spot of the Sun or a total eclipse. Be sure to remember to use approved filters for safely watching the solar eclipse, or try indirect methods like projecting sunlight through a telescope onto a piece of white paper or cardboard. Never use a telescope to observe a solar eclipse unless it has the appropriate filters. Blindness and severe eye damage are the consequences of watching a solar eclipse with the naked eye. Hybrid solar eclipse. As mentioned in the previous section, during a hybrid solar eclipse, some locations on Earth can witness a total solar eclipse, while others, due to the curvature of the Earth, will observe an annular eclipse. Therefore, a hybrid solar eclipse occurs due to the geometric shape of the Earth and the varying distances of different locations from the Moon. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe.